Hello, everybody, and welcome to Acrisure Stadium for football's greatest rivalry of the 2000s. It is the Baltimore Ravens coming to town to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers, an AFC North Classic about to go down at 1 o'clock in week number 5, live from the Three Rivers in Pennsylvania. Lamar Jackson set to take on Kenny Pickett in a duel. Winner of this game will take first place in the AFC North. So this game just as important as its history has been. And we're looking forward to another good one as both teams come out of their locker room looking to jump on top of this game as soon as possible. It has been pretty much the first and second place teams in the AFC North for the majority of the last 20 plus years. However, this is a little bit different now that Cincinnati is in the mix. We'll just have to see which one of these two teams can give Cincinnati their best duel. As we're going to see OBJ back to it. Melvin Gordon recently signing with the Baltimore Ravens as well, so it'll be interesting to see what he does. Back at running back, what's up, XSM? Bolt, Jonathan Zeller, and Jamar Chase Edmonds. And Scribble. And we're locked in, ready to go. Hopefully you guys are as well. Predictions will be ready at halftime for those of you that filled it out this week. Good luck to all of you. As Pittsburgh will start without the football, kicking this one off. Indeed. Chris Boswell kicking off, and we are underway from Acrisure Stadium. Return will be taken from inside the end zone by Devin Duvernay. Up the middle, goes across the 20, gets to the 21-yard line. All right, chat, how are we feeling today? What are we thinking score-wise, predictions for this game? Had a lot of close games the last couple days. A lot of three-point games here and there, besides the Falcons. That was a rough game for them. So let's see what happens here. The 2019 MVP unanimously in the backfield here with a full receiver look. Well, a handoff to J.K. Dobbins up the middle. Going to get clobbered. He will pick up 3 regardless. 17-14 Steelers. Let's go Ravens like Pitt, but just can't pick Pickett yet. Understand? Makes sense to me. 23-13. Your score 100-0 Raven win. If any team ever scores 100 points in real life, I'd just be surprised to say the least. What's up, Luco Productions? W profile pick. Interesting formation here with Ricard in the backfield on 2nd and 7. Duvernay in motion, gets the touch pass. Right side looking for blocking, but he meets T.J. Watt. What's up, Exoff? Cole Beasley to the Giants. Did see that as well. Interesting choice. It is not looking too good for Saquon. I think it'll be fun. I do like it, Luca. I do indeed. The Pittsburgh defense looking for an early 3 down. Or rather, a 3 and out here on the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar going to deny that opportunity. First down, Devin Duvernay. Beautifully lofted pass across the middle. Lamar Jackson gets us started with his second completion. First one that actually does something. That's a proud OBJ. I got it. Makes sense. What's up, the Red Folk? 3-point game at the end. Looking forward to that if that is the case. First and 10 for the Baltimore Ravens at their own 36-yard line. Lamar Jackson going to take a read option. He does this every now and then, and he's got blocking. Look out down the left side across midfield, and the touchdown-saving tackle is made. Keanu Neal had to be there, and he was. Lamar Jackson was one pair of broken ankles away from taking that to the house. That was excellent pocket vision there from Lamar. Gain of 15 yards on the ground. Lamar Jackson's first carry probably will not be his last. First play from Steeler territory. Here's another read option. Back-to-back for Lamar. Up the middle, he spins down to pick up 9. That was another good look. I'm not going to lie. Lamar's getting some good looks up the middle recently. It has been nice for him. I put him on the Ravens. However, he's a 4th string because his overall is very low. But he's on the squad, so if he ever gets a rep, or even if he doesn't, he's there. Jackson picks up 9.5 more. Now J.K. Dobbins in the backfield will get this carry up the middle. Finds more good blocking and a Raven first down. Baltimore going to calm it down a little bit. Trying to milk some clock on this drive as well. Good little handoff there. Yeah, it's going to get the job done. This is going to be a gritty game. Like 10-9 the final score. It's always an AFC North Classic between these two. Another Raven first down from the Pittsburgh 36 now. Jackson will take his third read option left side. Steelers are full. Lamar Jackson, room to run across the middle into the Steeler red zone. Will pick up 21 yards. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be quite something, chat. Lamar going to cook. He may as well. He is feeling today. No QB spies yet for the Steelers. Pittsburgh lacking linebackers, and that is going to cost them when Lamar Jackson decides to scramble. Here he's looking to pass 5-man rush with pressure coming. He's going to get taken down by TJ Watt. There he is, back to his prime, coming off the injury last season. Looking to recover and set more records as a Pittsburgh Steeler. What's up, Notion Ty? Steelers get a good play there. It'll be interesting to see how TJ Watt does off of his injury. Handoff is going to go to Dobbins up the middle, takes a hard hit and goes nowhere. It is 3rd and 17. I love the Steelers slander. I'm not going to lie, I love all the AFC North slander. Bengals play tomorrow, by the way, against Arizona. So all the AFC North teams that play this week will play in 2 days. 3rd and 17, the Pittsburgh faithful on their feet as they send a 3-man rush. Lamar stepping up in the pocket, throwing left side. It'll be caught, but 10 yards short. And the Ravens will settle for just a field goal. 3rd catch already for Devin Duvernay. I'm going to say this is probably a pretty split game between most of my audience. I do have a lot of Steeler fans in my chat, so probably a lot of them pick the Steelers, but we'll probably have a decent amount of Ravens just for those that don't care. The game's greatest kicker, Justin Tucker, on for a 32-yard attempt to open up the scoring at Acrisure Stadium. Kick is up, and it is good. Was there ever a doubt, chat? I'm telling you, I would take him to kick a 40-yard field goal over Curry to make a free throw. 100%. That's proud to be Jay, I'm pretty sure, Luco. Hitting on the father of the AFC North. Father of the AFC North is crazy. Aren't you and the Ravens like almost neck and neck? I would say like, I don't know. The Steelers and Ravens are like the 2 older brothers fighting for the crown. The Bengals are the prince and the Browns are just like, I don't know, the Jack. Just chilling. Tucker on the kickoff gets this one away to Connor Hayward. Or rather, Gunnar Olszewski. I really don't know who that one is, to be honest, chat. One of my Steeler fans help me out there. Who's got the long hair? Is it Connor Hayward? I honestly don't remember. You did join just in time. Some more first quarter action coming up here. I can confirm 4 deep. That's unfortunate. W name, actually. I'm going to mess with that. First play today from Kenny Pickett in the Pittsburgh Steelers. On offense, we'll start with Najee Harris. Nice tackle for loss. Roquan Smith and Tyus Bowser combining for the TFL. We just shot up in viewers. Holy cow. Yes, Baltimore did start with the ball. So Pittsburgh to receive the second half kickoff, according to this at least. Loss of a yard there for Najee Harris. Claims to be a top 10 running back. Will have to prove it this season. And he's looking to prove it here on this play, but he's going nowhere again. Just a gain of 2 yards. What's up, Commander Finn? You got the Steelers today. You and all my other Steeler fans in here. A lot of other people, though, have the Ravens, so guess we'll have to see what happens. This will be a fun game nonetheless. Pittsburgh looking to avoid a 3 and out. On the final play of the first quarter, Kenny Pickett will actually let the clock expire. They want to go the other direction. Maybe the wind is just better that way. Who knows? Opening play of quarter number 2. It is an important one as well. 3rd and 9. Kenny Pickett looking to go through the air for the first time today. Pressure coming. He overshoots Najee Harris. And the Steelers will punt. That's rough. Now, we'll get used to Jamar Chase edits. I mean, Exlove, let's be real. Before, I don't even know if you were here, but Chili used to be like Rainergy edits. There was a day and time that was the thing. Presley Harvin, the 3rd on for the punt. Steelers do, in fact, go 3 and out, despite their best efforts, as the punt is fair caught at the 33-yard line by Devin Duvernay. No, I think it's shown. Yeah, do you not actually have like an established favorite team? You should definitely, like, I don't know, have one of your, favorite team's best players as your username, in my opinion. It is 4th down already, or rather it was. Steelers defense going to have to clutch up. Typical Steeler way. Their defense will have to carry them. Lamar Jackson back in action as the Ravens have it 1st and 10 from their own 33. Lamar Jackson tries to escape. This time the Steelers all over it. A loss of a yard on the carry. What's up, Lamochi? Welcome back. I have a feeling Lamar is going to have either 150 yards and 2 touchdowns or a fumble, and he's going to fall apart. Guess we'll have to see what happens. Important tackle there from Cole Holcomb as Lamar Jackson loses a yard. High snap taken, halfback draw goes to Dobbins up the middle, room to run. Nice move made as well. He will pick up the 1st down. Don't sleep on J.K. Dobbins. AFC North might have the best 4 running backs in the National Football League in terms of the division. I know they're not the top 4 overall, but I'm saying you rank each division by the running backs. We have the number 1, and I would say probably 3 top 15 backs. Gain of a dozen yards for J.K. Dobbins, who will not get this carry. Lamar going play action. Right side pass goes to Dobbins at midfield. He is wrapped up nicely. The tackle by Levi Wallace, pickup of 6. Action Jackson coming fast, best believe it. Gonna make Lamar regret coming back from injury. Dang, that's crazy. That is crazy. J.K. did in fact do that. 2nd and 4 from the 49-yard line. Lamar Jackson fakes the snap, now takes it, and he's going to take off running right side. Nice move, Babe, looking to hit the edge, and he does across the 30, and he exits out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Wow. Yeah, he might be here for a little bit, chat. Zay Flowers wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. That is a pretty hot take. I don't know with OBJ that he'll see the ball a lot, to be honest. Carry number 5 today from Lamar Jackson. It's another big one. 4-receiver look on 1st and 10. Lamar looking to escape again. This time he's going to get sacked by Larry Ogunjobi. Former Cleveland Brown. Unfortunately, he went to the dark side. But he wants to win, so I understand. Go to a team that has had a losing record in, like, ever. What's up, Barry Gillen? Bucks ended up winning your custom Madden season. That's crazy. Lamar Jackson takes his 2nd sack of the afternoon, setting up 2nd and 13. Pressure coming again. Jackson looking to escape left side, and a diving attempt is not enough. Jackson will slide down after a gain of 10. That's crazy. Tampa Bay in this day and age winning the Super Bowl. I mean, the roster is kind of nice, but still, there's so many better rosters. That is insane to me. Pretty crazy for real. Lamar Jackson absolutely dialed in. Another gain of 10 yards on the scribble. Sets up 3rd and 3 halfway through the 2nd quarter. Jackson stepping up in the pocket. Look out, he's going to get sacked again by T.J. Watt. Another big play from the game's best defensive end 2 seasons ago. And the Baltimore Ravens once again will settle for a field goal. Told you guys this would be a very gritty game. No lies there. Justin Tucker looking to double up on the Raven lead with a 44-yard attempt from the right hash. Kick is up, and it is through. Lamar throw the ball challenge, impossible. Very true. I don't know what his deal is today, but he just won't do it. Also, speaking of not knowing what the deal is, what's going on with this YouTube chat right now? I go from like 5 to 15 to 25, back down to 5, and back to 15. This thing doesn't know how to count today. It's weird, that's for sure. Can't believe the Ravens have not scored a touchdown yet. Pretty crazy. Rather have Lamar than Pickett. Pretty sure any sane person would also agree with that take. Any Steeler fan claiming otherwise is a liar. Any Steeler fan claiming they'd rather have Pickett than Watson is also a liar. That too. Tucker on for the kickoff. Pittsburgh will try to take this one out from their own end zone, and they will fail. Simply because Justin Tucker is that guy. Take a guess on who they beat in the Super Bowl. It's an AFC team that was the top 4. Gotta be. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Kansas City, Go with my gut here. A team that's always good in Madden. Yo, let's see how many Bear fans we have in chat today. See how many are representing. 2:22 to go in the second quarter. Pittsburgh looking to take the lead on this drive before the break. Handoff goes to Harris up the middle. Hole opens up, and he's got a first down. What's up, Nerd Babble? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we got a lot of Bear fans, and I guess my question to all of you Bear fans, are all of you from Chicago or around the area? Or do we just have them, like, kind of scattered about? Because I feel like the Bears are one of those teams where you don't necessarily have to be from Chicago to be a Bear fan. Which is cool. Post 2-minute warning play on 1st and 10. Kenny Pickett will look to go back through the air. Good pocket protection, stepping up, throwing out of bounds. John Ziller is okay. Wait, don't fear the Steelers. We haven't been in since 2010. I mean, hey, all I'm saying is the Browns have won a playoff game more recently than the Steelers, so who's really irrelevant? Just throwing that out there. Incompletion there from Kenny Pickett makes it 2nd and 10. Two receivers left and right. Pressure coming. Pickett flushed out to his right side, throwing on the run. It is the same result this time, though. Pickett gets laid out. It was the Bills, darn. Also a stacked roster. They were probably my second guess. If you did 15-minute quarters, how long would the stream be? About a little over 2 hours, probably. All things considered. Something around there. 3rd and 10 for the Pittsburgh offense, looking to get going here. Pressure coming. Screen pass goes to Harris, looking for blocking. And he's got it down the left edge, a first down into Baltimore territory. That is the first completion today from Kenny Pickett. That is very sad. Yet somehow Pittsburgh is across midfield. I don't understand it. That's crazy. Pickett the struggle bus, true. One receiver left and 3 to the right on 1st down and 10. Kenny Pickett has his first completion today to Najee Harris. Pressure coming, and Pickett is going to get hit hard and sacked. Wow. Broderick Washington straight up the gut. Think Pickett was going to launch that one deep. Maybe wanted Allen Robinson based on the way his body was pointing, but still. Surprised he held onto that football. Loss of 10 yards, and it is 2nd and 20. Pickett wanted to go deep. Will he decide to go deep here on a 3-man rush? With 5 receivers, he's going to look to escape with his legs, sliding down near the original line of scrimmage. Not a bad decision. 7 wins all-time. Record versus us. Yeah, I mean, these are good arguments, chat. I'd say Ravens and Steelers are very close. Given the fact that the Ravens are significantly younger. If they had the same amount of time as a franchise as Pittsburgh, it'd probably be a lot closer than what people think. Well, I mean, haven't the Ravens also? They won 2 Super Bowls this century, right? Pretty similar. Pittsburgh burns their first time out now, 3rd and 11. Another 5-wide look for the Pittsburgh Steelers at midfield. Kenny Pickett, with time to think, throws to his right side, has a wide open receiver. That is an easy first down for George Pickens. And I believe that's who that was at least, and it was. Gain of 21 yards for the madman out of Georgia. Pickett-Pitt connection is cool. I like that, actually. Yeah, definitely a cool story. Pittsburgh is in business at the Ravens' 29-yard line. Pickett, flushed out to his right again, has to get rid of it. At least he's getting rid of the football, not taking sacks. I'll give him that much. Okay, but prime Baltimore versus, like, prime Pittsburgh, like, the early 2010s was so much fun to watch. Palomalu on the field with guys like Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and Terrell Suggs. Like, what a time to be alive, chat. Kenny Pickett throws his 4th incompletion, forced to get rid of it, thanks to the pass rush. On 2nd and 10, little check down to Najee Harris, who will get out of bounds in order to stop the clock. I've been in the Steelers since 2019. Don't see him. Fair enough. Elite defenses. That's what I'm saying. All these Ravens-Steelers games always end like 16-13. And they come down to the final drive. It's a lot of fun. Even as another AFC North fan. 3rd and 3 play here, and an important one at that for Kenny Pickett. Across the middle, has a wide open Pat Fryer move. Gain of 10 more yards. The Steelers might have an opportunity at a touchdown if they can hurry. They should be able to get at least one more play out before they burn that final timeout. If they're smart about it, at least. Perhaps one more play before the final timeout is burnt for the Pittsburgh Steelers. 15 seconds remaining. Pickett goes left side, wide open into the end zone is Deontay Johnson. The separation from the Steeler receivers is unreal. Big time drive from Kenny Pickett in the Pittsburgh offense. They march down there flawlessly. Fighting over defenders into the end zone is Deontay Johnson. This is the most Steeler football thing I've ever witnessed. Obviously the worst team today, but still winning. Simply because they're Pittsburgh and their narrative is just never losing. I don't get it. Extra point is up and good from Boswell, and the Steelers take a 7-6 lead right before the break. And they get the ball as well, you are correct. So looking good for Pittsburgh right now. And hopefully this music doesn't copyright me trying to get rid of this as soon as possible. So I'm going to talk about it as much as possible over top of it. Which means I'm going to get out my binder right now and try to read some predictions off while this is going. Because I'd like to make some money off of this stream. That would be nice, chat. So, looking at our Week 5 predictions. Let's see. Monster Eggs Off and Brendan with Baltimore. Wrestling, Sports Prod, and Scribble with Pittsburgh. EG Pro, Bolton Chili with Baltimore, Viper Cooper with Baltimore, Lila and Finspan, and XSM with Baltimore, Last One with Pittsburgh, and here we go on the kickoff. Short kick is going to be fielded by Duvernay at the 6-yard line, trying to go right side. Makes a nice move, got a nice shield-off block as well. And we'll get down to the 24-yard line. Close out these predictions. Luigi Guy, Brody Van Camp, Luco Productions, Valley Prime, Mateo, GD, Bush 22, John Zeller, Just Hits, and Zim Fam all picked Baltimore. And Commanders fan wraps us up with a Pittsburgh pick. Final play of the opening half. Baltimore going to take us to the break with a Dobbins carry to the left side. He will pick up 4 yards, and we have halftime. Not so good for your pick, but at least it's been an entertaining game. And regardless of what Pittsburgh does on their next possession, it's still going to be a one-possession game, whether they punt it, score a field goal, score a touchdown. Doesn't really matter too much of that department. Big Lamar fan now. No way of picking the Steelers. Understandable. I completely understand that one. I feel like Baltimore's been the better team today. But they're still not winning. And you'll have some of those days. I mean, you'll be the better team and still lose. Sometimes the ball just kind of floats in the air the wrong way. That is life, chat. But to go ham in the second half, we'll have to see it. Start on offense. Can you start out hot is the question. What's up, Ethan T? Justin Tucker ready to get us started for half number 2, and here we go. 12 to go from Acrisure Stadium. No return here. Probably a wise decision. Pittsburgh starts this drive at their own 25-yard line with this man, Kenny Two-Glove Pickett. Pickett haters quiet. All right, let's see. The third play of this drive, he's going to throw an interception to Kyle Hamilton. That's my prediction, chat. See if it happens. Excellent final drive of the half led by Kenny Pickett. Gives the Steelers a 1-point lead and a little off to pass too much on the right side. Pickett's inaccuracy really coming up to haunt him here. All right, there's one play. He did have a decent drive, but he also had a lot of throwaways because of the pressure. Not necessarily his fault. Just a couple errant passes here and there. Boys just died. Pickett overthrows his target once again. Now 5 for 10, looking to make it 6 for 11, but he overthrows Pickens that time. Bolt, I believe you picked Baltimore. Yeah, I actually do remember. You're in that bunch with EG Pro and Chili. 3 of you, I do remember, picked Baltimore for this certain game. But here we go, chat. Incoming interception to Kyle Hamilton. Back-to-back overthrows from Kenny Pickett. And all of a sudden, it is 3rd and 10. Pickett plants his feet in the pocket. Going deep down the left side. Overshoots his man yet again. I mean, that was a disgusting drive. Incoming touchdown, yeah, no. Incoming touchdown for Devin Duvernay on this punt return. That'd be crazy. First AFC, even though it was kind of early for me to say that. Probably. I mean, if that's what the record shows. Presley Harvin on for the punt. Steelers open up half number 2, going 3 and out. As this punt carefully fielded and will not be returnable for Devin Duvernay. Fair catching this at his own 33-yard line. Giants signing James Robinson. We open the sim, and they have Saquon. I'm pretty sure they had James Robinson not too long ago. He just got waived. Because he was on that roster for me. And I just crossed him out when they played, what was it, 2 days ago? So, unfortunate timing for me. But I'll throw him back on there, no problem. I wish that he never got cut. He was so good his rookie season. Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens back on offense, looking to take the lead on this drive. Handoff goes to Dobbins, and he is manhandled by T.J. Watt. Wow. That is crazy. Watt just ran up. He just ran through like 2 or 3 defenders right there. Didn't even care about the blocks. Imagine if Teddy Bridgewater went to the Commanders. I would love to see Teddy Bridgewater back in action. How many muff punts have you seen so far? None, but a couple fumbles on punts. Loss of 3 for J.K. Dobbins. His Steeler pass rush is no joke. Quick touch pass goes to Mark Andrews, his first reception today. Able to hang on to the football and pick up 10 yards. TJ actually does have a chance to be better than JJ all time, but he's really got to stay consistent. I'll give him that. Guess we'll have to see. Still no targets today for Odell Beckham Jr. Thought he would be a key player, but not yet at least. On 3rd and 3, Jackson hands off to Dobbins. He's not going to get there. 4th and inches and a decision to make for John Harbaugh. Although this is pretty easy, you're going to want to punt the football. That wasn't picked? I guess not. It was a kind of a pass that looked like it could have been picked, but I suppose not. On 4th and inches, the Ravens will decide to let their defense do the work. Jordan Stout on the punt. This is returnable for Pittsburgh. From the 13-yard line, taken up the middle. And a decent return and a big hit at the 24. Back comes Kenny Pickett. Neither one of these two teams actually picked up a first down, I believe. So, that's fun. How Kenny doing? Kenny's doing okay. Had a nice little, I guess, game-leading drive, go-ahead drive right before the break. Other than that, he's been struggling. Hasn't been great. Pickett and the Steelers back on offense, looking for a much better drive, but it's not going to start. There's a sack for Tyus Bowser. 5 sacks today between these two teams. I mean, this is the grittiness of the AFC North. Rough start for Kenny Pickett on this drive. He had no chance there. Kenny Pickett getting no help from his offensive line. Loses 7 more yards on the second sack taken. Now 2nd and 17. 5-man rush coming. Pickett, left side passes on the money. Caught by George Pickens, who will dive forward to pick up 15 total. An important 3rd down coming up here. Camera angle is not switched yet. I'm very confused. There we go. Never seen the camera angle fixated on the play that much. I don't think so. Interesting. Another important 3rd down here for Pittsburgh. 3rd and 2. Pickett from under center. Flush to his left. Stepping up, and he throws it away. Okay. Throwing it away isn't a bad thing, but don't be Russell Wilson and throw it away every time. Whoever was in the stands and said, "Are you kidding me?" It's bad. This whole game's a joke. I feel bad for the AI that has to sit through and watch all these games. It can't be enjoyable. Presley Harvin on for the punt. Halfway through the 3rd quarter. Both teams go 3 and out. Combined 3 times now. Duvernay with this return will fair catch it at his own 24-yard line. Yeah, the AI is absolute buns today. He had room to run, too. That's okay. I mean, even quarterback Jacoby Brissett had a moment like that against the Chargers, where he got a run for the touchdown. Instead, he threw a pick into double coverage in the end zone. We ended up losing because of that. What a painful day that was. 2 3-and-outs for Pittsburgh and 1 for Baltimore. On 1st and 10, they look to avoid it. Pressure coming up the middle, and Lamar Jackson is destroyed by Cam Hayward. Yeah, this pass rush is no joke for either team today. Cam Hayward just, I don't even know who was blocking him, but he is no longer. Yeah, just get off me. Who was that, Kevin Zeitler? Not even a chance. Cam Hayward with brute force. Another 7-yard Steelers sack. 4 today for the Pittsburgh defense, and there is number 5, T.J. Watt. Actually called a TFL because it was a design run. Still a great play nonetheless. Yeah. I mean, this isn't really that ugly of a second half. It is just defensively dominated. I'm here for it. I really am. Don't blink. All of a sudden, it is 3rd and 21 for the Baltimore Ravens. Jackson with an empty backfield. Gonna float this one up to the left side. Does he have OBJ out there? He just overthrows him. Not a bad look, but it just wasn't there. Close. But the Ravens will once again punt. And this game remains brutal to watch. Was close to breaking the NFL record for most sacks in a game. Close. Jordan Stout standing in his own end zone. A game of tug-of-war dominated by each of the defenses. Baltimore goes 3 and out as this punt is returnable from the 40-yard line up to the 41. Is all that goes on that return. Yeah, I don't know how Harbaugh feels about this. Should have gone for it, facts. Well, still, this is absolutely crazy third quarter. 2 3-and-outs for both teams. And how many sacks did we have this quarter? I want to say at least 3 or 4. Honestly, I don't remember the total number, but it's been something insane like that. I'm all for it, though. I love some good defense in Madden. Kenny Pickett now with an empty backfield. Can the Steeler offense get something started? As Kenny Two-Glove rolling to his right into pressure. There is another Tyus Bowser sack. This is absurd. This is actually absurd. Stop putting Mitch in? Nah. We all know how this is going to go. Ravens are going to take a field goal, or they're going to kick a field goal to go up by 2. And Kenny's going to make a 2-minute drill game-winning drive. That's how the Steelers actually live every season. A loss of 10 for Kenny Pickett on 2nd and 20. Off his back foot down the right side, almost intercepted. Defense in this game is incredible. Who picked the Ravens? I'm going to say almost everybody, majority of people. 3-1 versus 3-1, all defense. Yep, winner takes the lead in the AFC North, so a lot on the line in this game. Can you imagine a tie with this, though? That'd be crazy. 2 receivers left and right on 3rd and 20. Ravens bring 5. Pickett has to get rid of it fast, and he does on a screen pass to Najee Harris, who is going to pick up 8 yards. 3 sacks for the Ravens, 4 for the Steelers. It has been defense in this game so far, which is why there are 13 combined points. And obviously, I think Madden's doing a pretty good job simulating the average Ravens-Steeler game. I've been satisfied with it so far. Hopefully you guys would agree. Pittsburgh will punt yet again. This is our 5th punt of this quarter. About to set a record for the most punts in 6 minutes as Harvin gets this one away. Finally, Duvernay has a chance to return it. Left side he goes, makes a nice move, and gets to the 25. I don't think anybody forgets how dominant the Steeler defense is. They've always been nice. I mean, ever since Le'Veon Bell and Juju Smith-Schuster left, you guys have just been building a defense, and credit to you, it's working out pretty well. That being said, still have some holes every now and then. Did give up 48 points to the Browns in a playoff game. That happened. Pittsburgh with punt number 3. Now Lamar Jackson with 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Sets a man in motion. Will hand off to Dobbins, who is going to pick up nothing. In fact, he will go backwards half a yard. Both Pittsburgh and Baltimore are 3-1. No, Pittsburgh's loss was to Cleveland. I don't remember who Baltimore lost to off the top of my head. I definitely should know that. But yeah, very important game. Final play of a very long third quarter, dominated by defenses. Jackson going to go across the middle. There is the first down of the period. And Zay Flowers on the receiving end. Actually, no, there is Rashad Bateman. So the second-year man, instead of Zay Flowers. Still a good reception. Finally get a breakthrough for Baltimore. A first down is on the board. Gus Edwards gets his first carry left side. Nice move made, looking to take the edge, and he will. Bouncing off of tacklers, getting out of bounds in Steeler territory. Steelers win 10-9. That's about what I'm expecting to. Yes, Scribble, I was. That's always in the back of my head. Always, always, always. The Ravens on the Steeler half of the field and in range for Justin Tucker, the game's greatest kicker. Lamar Jackson going to take another read option up the middle, and he's going to have to fight through traffic to just pick up a yard. 75 yards of rushing today from Lamar. Doing any other games today? Not going to stream anything else today, but I did post the highlights for Houston versus Atlanta earlier, so if you guys missed that game, very high-octane performance from one of those teams. I won't spoil who, but Good game to watch if you haven't seen it. Lamar Jackson picks up 1 on that scramble. Now 2nd and 9. Jackson going back-to-back read options, and he's going backwards again. Steeler defense has figured it out. Cole Holcomb with a big-time tackle. I don't even know if they are in field goal range at this point. I mean, this will be a 63-yarder. 3rd and 11. Ravens looking to get a little bit closer for Lamar Jackson. Or rather, Justin Tucker as Lamar Jackson takes the snap, flushed out to his right. Watt coming. Jackson going to take off. Room to run, looking for the first down, but he slides 3 yards short. And surely now Justin Tucker is well within range to take the lead back. Surely the Ravens don't want to go for this, right? John Harbaugh, be smart here. I mean, if anybody's going to go for it in this situation, it's John Harbaugh, let's be real. And they will not. Justin Tucker from 54 yards out to give the Ravens a lead once again. Hold us down, kick is on the way, and it is no good, wide right. Wow. He actually missed one. He actually missed one, chat. That's unreal. Scribble did call that. I can't believe it. I'm starstruck. Tucker with a bad beat. I mean, he did miss 2 40-yarders against the Browns last year, to be fair. A very rare Justin Tucker miss, and the Steelers have the football with good field position and still a 1-point lead. Pickett going to his left side, finding Deontay Johnson in stride, room to run, already inside the Raven 30. This might be wraps very soon, although it's still going to be a one-possession game regardless. It is looking good for the Steelers all of a sudden. Nice route running from Deontay Johnson, absolutely breaking the ankles of Brandon Stevens right there. That's rough. Biggest play today for the Pittsburgh offense. Sets up 1st and 10. Already well within Boswell's range. Pickett to his right side. Another wide open receiver. There is George Pickens. Or is that A-Rob? It's A-Rob. There we go. Allen Robinson finally gets the reception. If you lose your pick on a Tucker miss, I think he'll still have an opportunity to redeem himself. Maybe in overtime. Steelers score a touchdown, an extra point. Ravens touchdown, 2-point conversion. We'll have overtime. Under 3 to go. The Steelers starting to milk some clock with a 1-point lead. And more points on the board here. Depending on how they play this drive, Najee Harris is in the backfield. Man in motion, that is Freiermuth. Checking back to his right side. Penalty markers down for delay of game because Madden doesn't account for the man in motion. Love that. Although, to be fair, Kenny Pickett did have quite a few delay of games in his rookie season. Lamar has no clutch gene. I guess we'll put that to the test here in a minute. Because no matter what happens on this drive, Lamar's going to have a chance to tie or take the lead. Delay of game penalty really going to hurt the Steelers here. First down at 15 after the delay of game penalty. Allen Robinson in motion. After his first catch, going to turn upfield with room to run. Gets hit hard by Roquan Smith, but he has a gain of 6 yards. Tucker practice been an 80-yarder. He probably had a crazy good run up, though. You guys know about the hidden rule of the free kick or whatever in the NFL? It's been attempted just a couple times. I'd love to see Justin Tucker try a free kick. He'd probably bury it. Final play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 9, Kenny Pickett with an empty backfield. Takes the snap with a 4-man rush coming. Pickett looking to escape. He lost the football. It's loose, still on the ground, but picked up by Pittsburgh. And we're jumping right back to it. Interesting play there. A loss of 9 and right back to it after the 2-minute warning. Pickett going to hand off to Najee Harris up the middle, but Roquan Smith on the case. That could have been disaster. But Baltimore with 2 timeouts in about 1:50 is going to have an opportunity to win this game with a touchdown. You know how crazy a scoop and score would have been right there? Flashbacks of Juju fumbling against the Saints. That game was crazy. Chris Boswell forced to come on and attempt his first field goal today. This one from 39 yards out to put Pittsburgh up 4. It is up and it is good. So Pittsburgh takes a 10-6 lead late in the 4th quarter, but Lamar Jackson with an opportunity to give Baltimore their lead back and lead them to victory, as well as a top spot in the AFC North. Could have been 10-9 if Tucker made that field goal. True. Very true, but now all of a sudden Justin Tucker taken out of the equation. It's going to have to be all Lamar Jackson with about 1:45 and 2 timeouts for Baltimore. Chat, what are the odds we have a Madden moment on this drive? What are we thinking here? Poor clock management going to cost us the game? Probably. I'd love to see just a one-play touchdown here. That'd be crazy. Devin Duvernay back deep to return an important kickoff as Baltimore trails by 4. Jackson with one last opportunity to prove himself worthy of this game. Not a good return just out to the 19-yard line. So Jackson will have to go 81 yards in 105 seconds with just 2 timeouts remaining. 97% chance. All right, let's see how Lamar Jackson does. A lot of people's predictions lying on this game. Ravens might score. We'll see. Lamar Jackson trying to reestablish himself as an MVP candidate, and it starts on this drive. Winner takes first place in the AFC North after Week 5. Jackson going across the middle, finds a wide-open OBJ. Will pick up 12. Good start for the Baltimore offense, but they have to move with a sense of urgency if they want to score fast. Red zone then lose because of clock management. Probably going to happen. I say wide open a lot, Chad, but truly these receivers are always wide open. As expected, the Ravens in the no huddle. On 1st and 10, Lamar facing a 4-man rush. Stepping up, going left side. Penalty markers down, but we have an interception. Even more importantly, Pittsburgh's going to take over. It all comes down to this penalty marker. And it's roughing the passer, so cancel out the pick. Oh my goodness. Alex Highsmith. Oh man. The penalty of the century. Alex Highsmith on the roughing the passer. And the Ravens have life still. Lamar with a deep drop back. Going to his right side. Has Dobbins across midfield. Makes a nice move. Still going, and he gets out of bounds. This game, Chet. Wow. I thought for sure that was a holding penalty. We were going to go home. We were done. But the game said, hang on. It ain't over yet. And Dobbins able to get out of bounds too, even more importantly. J.K. Dobbins with pure strength able to get out of bounds, stopping the clock with 1:04 to go. Ravens hanging on to those 2 timeouts. Jackson. Lofted pass across the middle on the money to Odell Beckham Jr. inside the 30. Oh, it's coming down to the end, chat. It's coming down. This is prime AFC North football. This is exactly what Ravens Steelers is meant to be. Right here. It's going to come down to the goal line, 100%. Another remarkable catch from Odell Beckham Jr. under 40 seconds to play. Jackson, high snap. Flush down left. Will he take off again? Yes, he will. Looking to get outside. Instead, he will slide down. And the Ravens take a timeout. Very stupid play there from Lamar. Not going to lie. I mean, I thought he was angling himself to the left for the sole purpose of getting out and saving a timeout, but apparently not. I have no idea what bro's doing, but I'm out of water, so hopefully this game ends soon. Should be chilling. I ain't complaining. I was going to say, why are you talking? Ravens down to their final timeout with 31 seconds remaining. From the Steeler 28. Does Lamar Jackson have the clutch gene in him? Instead, it's all in the pocket. Flush down right, going towards the end zone. He's got it! Touchdown, Odell Beckham Jr. in proper AFC North fashion. And there it is. And there it is, Chad. Odell Beckham Jr. wide open in the back corner of the end zone. Lamar Jackson on the money delivers the perfect finish to Ravens Steelers. There is still time. I shouldn't say finish, but it is still not looking good. Tucker on for the extra point to make it a 13-10 Baltimore lead. Kick is on the way, and it is good. Steelers just have to get a field goal to tie and take us to overtime. 26 seconds remaining, all 3 timeouts in the back pocket. But, man, what a game. And once again, copyright music coming on. I don't know why Steelers fans are getting hyped. That is probably the worst moment of the day. But, man, that Alex Highsmith roughing the passer. Oh, my goodness. That is crazy. Second highest comeback win percentage since he entered the league. That's insane, actually. Refs cheated. I mean, I'll go back and look at that roughing the passer because I'm very certain this game is going to have that as an optional replay. Tucker on for the kickoff. Pittsburgh still has a chance to tie this game with a very big drive here. Return is important as well from inside the 5, taking up the middle. Good return down to the 26-yard line, call it the 27. With 21 seconds remaining, Kenny Pickett going to have to deliver a Pittsburgh miracle. We'll see what happens. Another score because the corner is slow. Can you imagine? I doubt this game is at a tie, but I think we're all hoping for somebody to win this game. It's been excellent so far. The fate of the Pittsburgh Steelers lies within Kenny Pickett with 21 seconds and 3 timeouts remaining. Where does he go here? Strong pass across the middle. That's a good start to Pat Fryermuth. 6 seconds expired and a gain of 20 yards. Couldn't have asked for a much better play there from Pittsburgh. Overtime's looking good right now, Chad. I can't lie. This game might genuinely go to overtime. And I would be okay with that, honestly. As long as we don't end at a tie, I'm cool with that. This has been an insane game. Pittsburgh could not have drawn it up much better than that. They take their first timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Once again, a 5-receiver look for Pickett. Takes a step to his right. Pressure coming. He barely gets it away. Ooh. Very, very close to a Pittsburgh fumble. 4 more seconds come off the clock on that incompletion. See Boswell's range there. See if the Steelers can get him there. That is the question. After the Pickett incompletion, 4 more ticks come off the clock. 11 seconds remaining. Eyeing the 41-yard line to get to Chris Boswell's range is Pickett. Taking his sweet time, gonna heave it down the middle of the field. It's incomplete. He probably took a little bit too much time there. Could be Hail Mary time. I guess we'll have to see. Hail Mary, probably. I really think he should, I don't know, maybe get a halfback draw to get a couple more yards. We'll see. Is it desperation in time for the Pittsburgh Steelers on 3rd and 10 with 5 seconds remaining? Ravens send 3 and Pickett dropping back deep. This is the final play. Is this going to be a Pittsburgh Palooza or not? Shot to the end zone, up in the air and incomplete, and the Ravens win a Week 5 thriller thanks to Lamar Jackson and Odell Beckham Jr. late in the 4th quarter. But it all came down to the roughing the passer penalty on Alex Highsmith. What a classic Ravens-Steeler game as the Ravens snatch it 13-10 at Acrisure Stadium. I'm going to go back and chat and screenshot Scribble saying easy dubs. That was the funniest thing. Wow, what a game, chat. That was incredible. Probably the best game so far this week, and I expected that out of Ravens-Steelers. Odell Beckham Jr., the clutch player this week, getting it done, but Kenny Pickett, too little too late, unfortunately. So, as advertised, indeed. Really do appreciate everybody tuning in. Join me tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for Cardinals and Bengals, the last AFC North team to play this week. Browns are on a bye, so we'll see how the AFC North shakes up after that game. Do appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will see all of you